Welcome to this presentation by me, Neil Costa, on moving from ACCA or ACA to the CTA qualification. So my name is Neil. I'm a Kaplan tax tutor and I teach ACCA, ACA and CTA. So I teach all these qualifications, so I do understand what the different implications are. So I'm here to give you a little bit of an insight for those of you who are thinking on perhaps moving to the CTA qualification in addition to having done the ACCA or the ACA. So initially, in order to determine whether you'd like to specialize in tax, I think you have to have an interest in tax. Okay, so in order to work in tax, you need to have an attention to detail. So if you have attention to detail and you like being challenged, then a tax career will be good for you. The other thing is, would you like to future-proof your career by becoming a technical tax specialist? So what all indicators are is that in the future, there will be a demand for people who have technical knowledge. So by you acquiring this technical tax knowledge, you are future-proofing your career. And finally, tax is about communication. Okay, so you're communicating with clients, you're communicating with HMRC. So if you like building relationships with clients and helping them, then a tax career will be great for you. So these are the kind of attributes tax specialists have. So the next thing we need to ask is, what is the CTA qualification? Well, the CTA stands for Chartered Tax Advisor, and the Chartered Tax Advisor is a qualification from the Chartered Institute of Taxation. And the Chartered Tax Advisor is the gold standard for tax qualifications in the UK, and it offers the highest level of tax specialization in the country. Once you complete the exams and have the relevant work experience, you will then become a chartered tax advisor and can use CTA after your name. So why should you bother to study CTA after doing the ACCA or the ACA qualification? So you've already got incredible qualification if you finished your ACCA or ACA exams. Well, the reason why you should bother with this is because the CTA exams are at a higher level compared to the ACCA Advanced Tax or the ACCA Business Planning Tax, BPT exams. So you will be dealing with more complex questions. And the CTA offers the opportunity for you to specialize in specific taxes, such as the taxation of major corporates or perhaps inheritance tax and trusts. And what are the benefits of studying CTA? Well, by studying CTA, you will be able to build on your tax knowledge and will learn more specialized areas to assist your clients in developing a tax efficient strategy. In addition to this, you'll be able to get more enjoyment out of your career, be able to access many more opportunities and earn significantly more income. According to the Institute, you can expect to earn up to £100,000 as a fully qualified CTA. So that now brings to the question, what are the different pathways to the CTA qualification? Well, the three main pathways are firstly the Association of Taxation Technicians, which is the ATT qualification, which is also run by the Chartered Institute of Taxation, or perhaps the ICAW qualification, or finally the ACCA qualification. So these are the three main pathways. In this presentation, we'll be assuming that you've completed your ACCA qualification, having done advanced tax, or completed your ICAW qualification, having done BPT. Now, in terms of computer-based exams, when you do the CTA, there are three 60-minute exams based on objective test questions. The papers are law, principles of accounting, and ethics. Now, you will get exemptions from law and principles of accounting. if I recommend you confirm all the exemptions that you're entitled to with the actual institute, because the rules concerning exemptions does change over time. Okay, so currently you do get exemptions from law and principles of accounting, but please confirm this directly with the institute. So what are the CTA professional exams then? Well, the CTA professional exams consist of 3 different stages: awareness, advanced technical, and finally application and professional skills. Now, all the exams have a 50% pass mark, and you are not invigilated. Okay, so you're not invigilated in the exam, so you are allowed to use your notes, the tax rates, as well as the TOLI's tax legislation. And the exams take place twice a year during May and November. As the exams are online, you get an extra 15 minutes, okay, to download the exam and obviously upload your script, in addition to the 3 hours and 15 minutes. So the exam time you're meant to spend is 3 hours and 15 minutes, but the institute do give you an extra 15 minutes to help you download and upload your script. And you can access the full details at www.tax.org.uk. So if we start by talking about the awareness, okay? With regard to the awareness level, there are 5 different exams there: taxation of individuals, corporation tax, taxation of unincorporated businesses, IHT trusts and estates, and lastly VAT and stamp duty. And those exams are 3 hours, and then from there you go on to what's called the advanced technical, okay? And like I said, these exams are 3 hours and 15 minutes in length. You do get an extra 15 minutes to upload and download. And here the choices are taxation of individuals, taxation of OMBs. OMBs stand for owner managed businesses, taxation of major corporates, human capital taxes, so basically, capital gains, IHT trusts and estates, UK VAT and SDLT. SDLT is stamp duty, land tax, and cross-border VAT. So you start with awareness, you then go on to the advanced technical, and then you look to do the application and professional skills paper. And in terms of the application and professional skills, so if you did advanced technical, taxation of major corporates, you then go on and you do the taxation of large companies and groups. So what we're saying is application and professional skills will then flow on from your advanced technical papers that you chose to do. If you did taxation of individuals at advanced technical, you can then do taxation of individuals at the application and professional skills level. In terms of human capital taxes, the same thing applies. IHT trusts and estates. If you did VAT, you then go on and do indirect taxes. And the last option you have is taxation of owner managed businesses. So with regard to the advanced technical level, you have to choose 2 papers, guys. Okay, so you choose 2 papers, and all the papers have a 50% pass mark. With regard to the awareness, you choose 3 topics. Now, the 3 topics you choose at the awareness level should not be the same as the advanced technical. Okay, so if you like, you decide what you want to specialize in. So for example, let's say you want to specialize in taxation of major corporates and human capital taxes. Okay, so those are your 2 choices for the advanced technical paper. What we're saying is at the awareness level, you then can't do those same papers. Okay, so the awareness level is the lower level. So because you've chosen taxation of major corporates and human capital taxes, what you then do is you then do taxation of individuals for the awareness, you would do taxation of unincorporated businesses, and you would do a VAT. Okay, you then do VAT. Good. Yeah, good. So the topics you choose should not be the same as the advanced technical. with regard to the awareness paper, it's just a single 3-hour exam. It's got all the 5, a choice of 5 different taxes, and what you do is you just pick the 3 ones that you're not going to do at the advanced technical. There's an overall 50% pass mark. With the application and professional skills, you just choose one single case study, and it should be the same topic as one advanced technical paper. So what we're saying is, once you've done the advanced technical skills, you then choose the application paper that corresponds with one of your choices, and that's just a single 3-hour 15-minute paper. Okay, so if I now talk about this in more detail, with regard to the awareness exam, this consists of a single 3-hour exam with 12 short form questions on each tax that you should complete in 5 minutes. So they're short form questions, and you've got to do each one in 5 minutes. So you spend 1 hour on each tax. Most students who have completed the other professional exams feel this exam is very similar to the other professional exams they've done. You have to choose 3 taxes out of 5 from the following, as I said: individuals, IHT, unincorporated businesses, VAT, and corporation tax. Now, for students who do not have a particular preference, the most popular pathway is VAT, corporation tax, and inheritance tax. Okay, so if you do not have a particular preference, the most popular choice there is VAT, corporation tax, and IHT and trusts. Now, for those of you who've completed the ACCA Advanced Tax Exam or the ACCA Business Planning Tax Exam, you should be able to get an exemption from the entire awareness stage. But we would like you to please confirm this with the Institute prior to commencing your studies, because once again, the exemption policy does change. Once you've either completed the awareness or perhaps got exemptions from it, you then go on to the advanced technical stage. And like we said, at the advanced technical stage, you'll have to do 2 exams. This consists of a 3-hour 15-minute exam. So remember, it's online. You do get an extra 15 minutes to upload and download your exam. And this has a variety of long form questions ranging from 20 marks to 10 marks. Most students find these exams challenging, as they do require detailed technical knowledge. And you must select 2 papers from the following: individuals, inheritance tax and trusts, owner managed businesses, VAT domestic, VAT cross-border, taxation of major corporates, and finally human capital taxes. The papers you select should not be the same as the awareness level. For students who do not have a particular preference, the most popular pathway is owner-managed businesses and individuals. So most students who've done either advanced tax or BPT feel that the 2 areas that they already understand are owner-managed businesses and individuals. So if you don't have a specific preference, that's the most popular pathway you could go down. So you do owner managed businesses and individuals at the advanced technical stage, and then once you've done that, you then choose one of those to do at the application stage later. So with the application and professional skills stage, this just consists of a single 3-hour 30-minute exam. So like I said, you do get an extra 15 minutes to upload and download, where the Institute simulate you receiving actual documentation from a client. Okay, so here you'll actually get emails, reports, documents from a client, and the purpose here is to assess your ability to understand and interpret information, and then communicate your recommendations to the client in a professional manner, such as the form of a report with attached appendices. You will be provided with some basic information on the client before the exam to help you appreciate the context. So we call this pre-scene. So the Institute of Taxation will release some information about the client, but it just gives you background knowledge. It's not enough to actually appreciate what will actually happen on the day. The exam is at the same level as the advanced technical stage, and you can use your notes and any tax material you want, so it's not going to be invigilated. The important point here is to identify all the relevant issues from the scenario and deal with each issue in turn. So you need to use your analytical ability to find the main issues in the question, and then you must make sure you address all the relevant issues in your answer. And you must select one paper from the following: individuals, inheritance tax and trusts, owner managed businesses, VAT domestic, VAT cross-border, tax of large companies and groups, and human capital taxes. Now the paper you select must be one that you chose earlier for the advanced technical stage. Okay, so remember, for the advanced technical you chose 2 papers, and one of those must then be the paper that you choose for the application and professional skills stage. Now, for those of you who are interested in tax, I recommend you read these tax articles that I've written on LinkedIn. So I've written various tax stuff that you can use for all of you who are interested in tax. Panama Papers reveal hidden billions. So with the Panama Papers, that data leak revealed that there were countless billions of dollars around the world in offshore accounts. And I've also written another article, how the Duke of Westminster saved $4 billion in inheritance tax. So, just search for me, Neil da Costa, Kaplan, on LinkedIn, and connect with me and read these articles. Now, for those of you who might have forgotten some of your tax material, I've also written condensed notes or memory joggers. I've written one for advanced tax condensed, and that is to cover the advanced tax condensed, and it basically covers BPT as well. Okay, and I've also written a lower level condensed notes book with covering the lower level paper. So those of you who did ACCA, you did the lower level taxation paper, so this book would cover that paper. Those of you who are ACA, you did the TC, the tax compliance paper, and this book covers the entire syllabus in condensed notes. These books are available from my website, and it offers PayPal Pay in 3. So what are the next steps therefore for you? Well, we recommend you follow Kaplan on social media and watch our YouTube videos. So Kaplan offer lots and lots of free resources to assist you. Listen to the Kaplan podcast and sign up to our digital magazine called Kaplan Insights to get free study support. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, Neil da Costa, to access all my tax resources. I also do a podcast, a tax exam podcast that you can listen to free of charge. And we'd like to wish you all the best in your future tax career. As Kaplan, we are the world's leading professional trainer in the UK, and we've been around for more than 70 years. So what are the next steps should you be interested in doing the CTA qualification? Well, we recommend you visit our Kaplan study pages, check out the different study methods we offer, and choose the one that's right for you personally. Okay, attend our free Kaplan seminars. We do lots of seminars, technical seminars on tax, and we also do well-being seminars. We do seminars on financial reporting and so on, to support everyone, not even people who are students. You can connect with me, Neil da Costa, on LinkedIn. You can follow all the posts. I'm always posting tax updates. I post wellness tips, productivity tips, and all that kind of stuff to make you a better professional. And you can speak to our Kaplan customer services. Okay, so it's been a privilege meeting all of you. I'd like to wish you all the best with your future tax career, and I hope I'll get a chance to meet you in one of our Kaplan tax courses. I wish you all the best.